Welcome to Double Exposure episode 11.
What?
Welcome to Double Exposure episode 11.
Howdy.
I'm Sean.
I'm Don.
When was the last time we introduced ourselves?
Episode 1.
I'd say so. Welcome to episode 11. It's been a slow news week, relatively speaking. But I've got 3 stories that I think are pretty juicy. One of them is crossing over into your field.
Is it?
Yes, it is. Well, you want me to start with that one? I haven't started in a while.
Yeah, you can start.
Have you seen the trailer for Zachary Kreger's Resident Evil?
No.
No, you didn't see it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Did you like weapons?
No.
Did you hate weapons?
No. Maybe, no.
Have you seen Barbarian? Have you seen any of his other films?
No, I hadn't. I seen Weapons.
Okay, and you didn't love it, I take it?
Didn't like it.
Didn't like it.
I wouldn't say I hate it.
What did you give it out of 10 on your review?
Oh, bro.
No, like off the top of your head. Don't
I think a 5.
Okay, so you were decisively not a fan,
No.
per se. Well, I got news for you.
She also, right, shouldn't have won the Oscar, but I predicted she
Someone
would.
won an Oscar for weapons?
Yeah, Amy Madigan.
Oh.
She won the Oscar. I predicted she'd win it, but I didn't think she deserved it. I gave it a 3 out of 5, so like a 6 out of 10.
Okay.
Didn't love it.
Well, I got news for you. This trailer looks atrocious.
Not fair.
It's okay, so I want you to describe for me a zombie film. Like a trailer for a zombie film. What's your establishing shot? Right? First thing you see in a trailer for a zombie movie. Just off the top of your head, just
The person looking a bit like,
yeah. What does it look? What does the background look like? What is?
You know, it's a great zombie movie trailer. The one that played when we went to see Hokum for Evil Dead Burn.
Yes, it is. That's a great.
That was a great trailer.
So here's my problem with this trailer for Resident Evil. I actually wouldn't mind if you pull it up your phone. Have it on mute, but pull it up on your phone as I'm talking here. So I'll just talk for a
full
second.
blast into the mic.
Yeah, that'd be great. Let's just get copyright struck from.
Is it just called Resident Evil?
I think it's just called Resident Evil Movie Trailer 2026. Just type that in. Everything in this trailer looks so clean.
3 days ago?
Yeah, that's the one. You'll see as soon as you start looking at it. Everything in this trailer looks so clean. Like, this world doesn't look real. Like, I like to think that Star Wars made movies realize that not everything should look clean. You know? Like, when you look at The Last of Us, it's like there's mold on all the cars. The doors are rusting where the paint is chipped. You know, you can tell when it's a Fedra vehicle because it's, like, newly painted and stuff like that. This guy's clearly coming to Raccoon City after the zombie virus is broken out. But, like, as you can see in this trailer, everything looks so clean. And also, a problem that I have with Kreger...
See, the first shot there, I thought this was pre-apocalypse.
That's what I'm saying, right? That's what I'm saying. My problem with Kreger as well is I don't like the cameras that he uses. I think he always uses the wrong camera for the job. These are not horror cameras. He uses like these Christopher Nolan-ass, like giant lens cameras that like make everything look grand. But horror shouldn't be grand. Horror should be enclosed and claustrophobic. I mean, with exceptions, of course, obviously. But like, you know, when if you ever work a construction job, you're told that like the safety regulations are written in blood. The same is kind of there for horror as well. It's like, you know, we use certain angles because
is
they
that
work.
Baron Harkonnen?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, where he's just sitting in the sewer. But also, that doesn't look like a zombie from Resident Evil.
No.
You know? I mean, what are you thinking as you're looking at this?
That looks like me after I ate my dinner last night. If you didn't tell me this was Resident Evil and you played it, I wouldn't think it's Resident Evil.
Never in a million years. Never in a million years. Yeah, no. I'm decisively not a fan of this. I don't think it looks like Resident Evil. And we just got the best Silent Hill movie ever. It's called Hokum, and it's in theaters now, and we're doing a spoiler cast for it right after this.
Yeah, boy.
So I don't know. I'm very skeptical about this. How does that fill you with any hope for that movie?
No.
No.
Now, to be fair, I didn't have the sound on.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think that's going to make a difference.
But visually, how does it look?
It doesn't look like a Resident Evil.
But you see what I mean about like everything looks clean.
Yeah.
You know, and like a zombie apocalypse isn't clean.
Yeah.
You know? I know it leaked from a biopharma plant, but like,
even like this is not too Resident Evil, but like the way I'm reading the Metro book now, right?
Yeah. I was going to ask about that as well.
I'm reading that, I haven't seen anything. That doesn't feel clean.
No.
It doesn't feel clean at all.
No. How are you enjoying that?
That's good. I'm on like chapter 4 or 5.
What's happened so far? Catch me up.
Your man Hunter is like gone missing, kind of.
The Spartan.
Yeah. And then he was getting ready for his work shift with his friend at like the factory. Mm-hmm. And I'm at that chapter now.
Okay.
So I think that's chapter 4. I'm like halfway through that.
Cool. How are you like enjoying like the world and stuff like that? You know, like this.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah.
I like the way he builds it. Like
he's really good at it. It's crazy to think that novel started as like a web project.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah,
But even when they're on about the mushrooms and stuff, I was like, oh man, there's something up with those mushrooms.
Yeah,
there's definitely something up with these.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I love it. Something you'll notice when you play the game is
But
that,
even with the cover as well, the cover is so dark.
yeah,
And you just like see the mask.
yeah,
Like I first when you gave me the book, I was like, that doesn't look like something I'd pick off a shelf to read. But like
Yeah.
when you actually read it, you look at the cover, you're like, see, no, that just does
yeah,
fit
yeah. Well, it's like, the way that they describe the Metro as like purgatory. You know what I mean? Like, because it is just like we live in the darkness, we're rats. But like Artyom's frustration throughout, even from like page 1, is like, why are we accepting this?
Yeah.
Like why are people okay with just having enough and not like striving for more? Which is like a very like Russian literature thing anyway. But yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it. No progress in the game yet? Haven't picked that up yet?
No, I haven't got that yet.
I
want to
look forward to hearing about it.
most of the book before I start the game because I don't want to play the game, get engrossed, and get kind of spoiled for the book.
Yeah, that's fair. Because
Then I
it's
don't know
not.
if if the game goes away from the book or not. But
The game is quite loyal, but there's more in the book.
okay.
It's like Hail Mary, where it's like, as far as I know, pretty much the same ending, but the book has like more stuff in it. Is how I would describe it. Like my favorite chapter in the book kind of only works as a book, and it has to be cut from the game.
Okay. Fair.
So it's called Polyanka Station, and you'll know when it happens. All right, that was Resident Evil and me checking out Metro. What? Give me something of yours. Give me something of yours, big dog.
I watched 2 movies this week, Hokum, which we'll talk about later.
We'll do a spoiler cast for that.
And I watched The Devil Wears Prada 2. She'd be wearing that Prada too.
And how'd you feel?
I liked it, to be fair. I only watched the first one like maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, and then my girlfriend was like, "Oh, watch this, it's a great movie." And I watched it. I was like, it was all right. I didn't love it, but I could see why people would love it.
But you liked this sequel more.
And then, yeah, we'll get to that. And then a friend of ours, who I'll tell you after, I won't name and shame him here, but he texted me. He was like, "Oh, I love that movie." And I was like,
I know exactly
it's all
who
right.
it is.
And he was like, "I weirdly found Meryl Streep really attractive when I was younger." And I was like, "Okay then." And then, funny enough, I walked out of The Devil Prada 2 yesterday as he was walking in to see the Michael movie, and he was like, "Do you like it?" I was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "You'll like Meryl Streep." But I quite like this one.
I've got a confession.
Come on.
I think Meryl Streep's a terrible actress, and she's even more annoying as a person.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I hate her. I can't watch her. She's I would say she's my least favorite practicing actress in Hollywood right now.
Damn, that's a
I
hot
hate her
take.
so much. I'd rather watch anyone else rather than her. It's just, I don't know. She also, like, one of my issues with her is, like, she's a big woman to make a speech up on stages at the Oscars. She was not a very big woman to say anything about Harvey Weinstein. Thought it was cool. Bitch. Fuck you, you're not getting on the pod. You're not invited.
I'm sure she wants to be on it.
Everyone does, like, you have to believe.
Anne Hathaway in it, right? This is 20 years after the first one. Mm-hmm. Anne Hathaway and Emily Blunt look younger than the first one.
Was Emily Blunt in the first one?
Yeah.
Oh,
Emily
I didn't
Blunt
know.
and Anne Hathaway. Yeah.
Never seen either of them.
Huh?
Never seen either of them. I'm
Either.
aware of them, but I've never seen either of the films.
Oh, yeah. I like this one, though. But when I was going in, I was like, this is like... Seems really unnecessary because the first one ends like you don't need to make a second one.
Yeah.
And it's a sequel coming years later. I was like, this is going to be like Gladiator 2 for like women. Like.
Yeah.
But I came out, I was like, one of them was good.
Yeah.
And it was not Gladiator 2.
Not Gladiator. Whatever, man. Gladiator 2 is
no,
a
I
pretty
thought it was
movie,
good.
isn't it?
I think I enjoyed it more than the first one, but it's kind of like, But when I was going in, I was like, what could they possibly do? And they actually come up with a story that was like fair.
This is the Avengers for women.
It was actually really, really good, to be honest.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Stanley Tucci, the Tuccinator.
The Tuccinator.
Fantastic.
Did you see that interview thing that's from like the press junket from this movie? Where like a guy interviewing him is like, I gotta be honest with you, like I know we're out of time. My eyesight's just been diagnosed really poorly. Which of these frames suits me? Because you are the strongest glasses wearer there ever has been. And Stanley Tucci's like, you need this one, darling. Thicker frames. Bold your face. It's great.
Oh, man, he's great.
It's great. It's funny.
I seen an interview where he's like, oh, this is your... Because him and Meryl Streep are like good friends.
Yeah.
And your man was like, oh, this is you and Meryl Streep's third time working together. And he's like, and the last. and he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, yeah, there's only so long you can carry someone on your back.
Funny.
He's a great actor.
Yeah, he is. I agree.
But I quite liked it. Outside of that, I can't really say anything. But
yeah, I mean, it didn't blow your mind, but you had a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it, yeah.
Yeah. What else you got? Hit me with another. Do you have more how many topics have you got? I should have
A
asked.
few. Oh, yeah. Did you hear we're getting a Django and Zorro crossover movie?
You let this slip right before we hit the record button, and I went, like, Unchained?
Yeah.
What the
Django as in
fuck?
Django Unchained crossing over with Zorro.
Were they even alive at the same time?
I guess so.
Right.
But
So who's doing this?
Years ago,
Jamie Foxx?
I don't know yet, but years and years ago, this was rumored, and
I
it was
remember,
kind of
like-
swept under the carpet. But apparently now it's been made. Quentin Tarantino is not involved, but he gave his blessing to use Django.
What?
Yeah, it's a weird one, like.
Well, you have to do Jamie Foxx.
Yeah,
You have to.
I just think that's so weird. Who would you get to play Zorro?
I don't really give a shit about Zorro. He's lame.
Maybe Diego Luna, Andor,
Or Wagner.
Wagner Moura. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's
That's a good one, right? I want to see him in more stuff. We're going to talk about Maul a little bit because Maul is wrapped up and he's in Maul. And my God, I think, wow.
Great.
Yeah.
He was nominated for an Oscar this year, didn't win though.
For One Medal After Another?
No, for The Secret Agent, for Best Actor.
Secret Agent?
Yeah.
Dude, why are you're making up films?
I'm not. He was actually nominated.
For what is
The Secret Agent? I don't know.
You didn't see it?
No.
Okay. Well,
One of the few Best Picture ones I didn't see. But yeah, Zorro and Django. Interesting one.
Yeah, I mean, did we hear anything else? Who's doing it? Like, any details?
I just know the only details out there is that they're making it and Quentin Tarantino is not directing, but he gave his blessing for the character to be used.
Who the fuck?
But then as well,
is spearheading
Quentin Tarantino has bigged up his like 10th and final movie,
which he'll never make.
So like, yeah, people are saying that like he could do this, but he just won't do it because he's bigged up for so long. He'll never make it.
Yeah, and he's just a pretentious prick now.
Yep.
You know.
And you know what? It's a good thing he's not making this movie because if he was, I just wouldn't watch it.
Are you that sick of him?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. No, that's fair. That's fair. I mean, I will go see his last movie. I'll go see it. But I don't think it'll be his last movie, actually. You know? I think, like, it'll take him, like, a decade to get over. When he finishes the last film, it'll take him a decade to get over that. And then he'll come back to movies and he'll make, like, 17 more, like Woody Allen did.
Yeah.
You know? So, that's what I think.
But yeah, it's been made. That's literally all the details there is.
Well, I've got a quick one for you.
Go on.
We're recording this, I always like to declare at the start of the show, on May the 4th be with you.
Oh, yeah.
It is May the 4th today. I've got two things to do with May the 4th, not counting Maul. I guess we'll get into Maul during this section, though. Okay. So, I took Georgia through.
Did you see, actually, before we went to it, they changed the Disney Plus intro?
I did.
It's Star Wars.
Okay, so
yeah.
I was actually, that's what I was about to do.
So with that, I was like, oh, that has to be to advertise Mandalorian Grogu. I completely forgot it's May the 4th. So it's probably to do with that.
It's May the 4th. Yeah. So last night, me and Georgia, we were stuck for something to watch.
That's probably why it kept fucking crashing on me.
Maybe, yeah. we were humming and hawing about what to watch. And eventually I was like,
do you want to watch one of the greatest movies ever made?
Pretty much. And she was like, what is it? And I said, Star Wars. And she was like, that's not the greatest movie ever made. There's no way. So then I was like, right, so we'll see. And she was like, no, don't put it on. Because she's like, Georgia, everything that I show Georgia, she falls in love with. Everything, universally, right? Like, I didn't show her Skyrim, but I was the one that pushed her to buy it, right? You know, Fire Emblem is the same. Potionomics, another great indie game that I want us to play for book club eventually. Like, you know, fucking, there's so much stuff. And I was like, this will go down fine. So we watch A New Hope, and like, at first she's like, why don't the Jedi ever do anything cool with the Force? It's only the Sith that do it. And I was like, no, like, you're right, like, but that's kind of part of what being a Jedi is like restraint and whatever. And she was like, it's a bit gay. You know, or like, that's a bit silly. So I was like, no. So we kept watching anyway. And then we finished the first film. At first she was like, I hate the space battles. But she'd only seen, like, you know, the one where they're in the Falcon and the gunner seats.
Yeah.
Going.
For a movie that's also how old as well. Like.
Yeah, it is an old movie. So she was like, oh, I don't like that. I also, like, look, man, I'll be honest with you. I think that people make way too big of a fucking deal out of the special editions. The older I get, the more I don't give a shit. It's fine. It's fine.
They're kind of funny, to be honest.
They are. The Jedi...
The Han Solo with the
Jedi neck is... Yeah, the Han Solo Jedi neck is a bit out there for me. I didn't point that out to her. I just kind of explained, like, in the original, it was Han shot first, and that's canon.
And then they changed it to Greedo shot first.
Yeah.
And then Han shot. And then they were like, no, that doesn't make sense. And then they changed it to his head moves.
Yeah. Bing. Yeah, his neck just distorts, but whatever. Anyway, it was kind of funny just seeing, like, the bad CGI rats, you know, in Mos Eisley, you know, and stuff like that.
When we went to see it in the re-release last year.
Also, sorry, in the special editions, I don't remember this being part of the original, because we watched them on, like, videotapes, right?
Yeah.
Like, that was my first exposure. I think it was yours as well, right? Like, cassettes. But, fucking, the side of the Star Destroyer, like, has lights on it that are blue. Do you remember that? And the Super Star Destroyer, when it shows up in Empire, has lights on it, on the side of it, that are green. That's definitely a special edition change, right?
Probably, yeah. Not something I would notice.
So weird. It's so weird.
Do you remember we went to watch the re-release last year and like that I
great.
don't know what it's called,
Great
but like when the stormtrooper's on like that green dinosaur thing and he literally walks across the camera blocking off the shot
of the land speeder.
We're all like, what the hell?
Like, we got photobombed. So funny. So we watched the New Hope and she was like, I hate the space battles, right? And then we get to one of the Death Star. My God, I've never seen someone change their mind about a space battle so quickly in their life. She was fucking invested. Her favorite character in the first movie was Biggs.
Okay.
Which is unfortunate because Biggs does not make it through the run of the Death Star. He does not make it through the trench, you know? So then she goes, Biggs! When he fucking his X-Wing blows up.
Don't think I've ever met anyone whose favorite character is Biggs.
Oh, it gets better. Because then we throw on Empire.
It's Porkers.
And I was like, yeah, it's Porkins. Yeah. So then we threw on Empire. I was like, I won't make you watch Empire tonight. It's the best movie of all time, just so you know. But I won't make you watch it tonight. And she was like, I kind of want to watch it. And I was like, oh shit, I got her, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. You know, I was like, okay. So I threw on Empire straight away. I wasn't wasting that. You know, so we throw on Empire, and she's like, oh, Wedge survived. And I was like, you don't remember Wedge? There's no way. There's no way. And she was like, I fucking love Wedge. And I was like, okay. Knowing that Wedge's snowspeeder is the first one to go as soon as they're fighting the AT-ATs, right? So when we start watching it, the Wampa shows up and she goes, Frost Troll, you're on high healthcare. I was like, yeah, babe, they are, sure. There's a reference to that in Skyrim. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah.
But I was like, sure, babe, whatever. So we watch it. Wedge goes down. And she goes, not Wedge! And I was like, yeah, Wedge is gone. And she's like, why am I getting attached to all these little guys who die? I was like, I don't know. On my phone, I look it up because I have a feeling that, like, they don't really show Wedge dying. They just show, like, there's an explosion at the back of the snowspeeder. And then the snowspeeder crashes. So it's like, does Wedge die? So he's never, as far as I remember, unless...
I thought he gets stood on by the...
No, that's the other one. There's 3 snowspeeders. Yeah. Right? Or sorry, there's 2 squads, but there's 3 snowspeeders in Luke's squad. One of them goes into the side of one of them, I think. Right? Yeah. And then one of them gets stepped on. And... Luke's one gets stepped on. He barely gets out in time. Yeah. But his guy behind him isn't Wedge. So, Wedge survives. He's apparently there in Endor, but I don't remember him being in Return of the Jedi.
Maybe there's a deleted scene.
Maybe. And Wedge is in Rise of Skywalker.
Is he?
Yeah. Wedge is with them when they're in Exegol. What the fuck? Right? So I was like, that's weird. Anyway, we watched it, and I shit you not, it's so funny to watch someone's reactions. Like, you went through it with your girlfriend Rachel recently enough as well, right?
Yeah.
Like, in the grand scheme of things. Was there any reaction that Rachel had that you were like, that's so funny, someone that knows nothing about this having that reaction? Because, like, everyone knows I am your father.
For Star Wars?
Yeah. But what George didn't know was that Luke loses his hand. So when his hand get cut off, she went, oh no, that doesn't happen. I was like, it does.
We didn't watch the original trilogy.
No?
Yeah, because I tried to get her to watch the first. She's like, this is too old, I'm not watching it. I was like, you actually just broke my heart. So we watched...
Rachel is amazing, but that's a shit opinion.
We watched The Force Awakens and we watched episode 3. And that was it.
Man.
She didn't like him.
That's rough. I can see the pain in your eyes right now.
Yeah. But we're watching Lord of the Rings and I thought she'd hate it and she's actually quite enjoying it.
You should try to tell her that fantasy and sci-fi are the same fucking thing. It's just different colors, you know? She might like it more. Genuinely, that's what sells George on sci-fi.
She hates Frodo.
Really?
I was like, who's your favorite character? Who's your least favorite? She's like, oh, I love Sam. Sam's great. She's like, I actually hate that little bitch Frodo. And I was like, the first time I watched
What about Bilbo? Did he do The Hobbit?
No, we didn't do The Hobbit, no.
Are you gonna?
Yeah, afterwards.
They're fine. They're not as bad as people's made them out to be.
But like, so she hates Frodo. And I was like, when I was a kid, I hated Frodo as well because he's just whiny.
But you hated Luke as well.
Yeah, when I was a kid, yeah. And then when you get older, you're like, I can see why Frodo was because that's the whole point of the story. Like,
yeah, Luke is pure of heart, but as boys in an all-boys school growing up, we interpreted that as weakness.
I want to go to Tosche Station and get some power converters.
I'm going to take these droids to Anchorhead.
I like Luke. Luke's cool.
No, Luke is great. Also, she this was her first time seeing like actual Stone Cold Boba Fett.
Oh yeah.
And like, she was like, when he was coming in.
Did you watch Return of the Jedi?
Not yet. We're going to do that later on today, if we have time. But because she's got to go up the country and she's going to go watch Devil Wears Prada too with a friend of hers. But when they were lining up the bounty hunters, you know, and I know that scene by like the opening shot. I remember is like the bridge of the Star Destroyer, but it's in like the lower corner, and then it pans up to the left to Vader and the bounty hunters. So I just stood up and I grabbed the prototype Boba Fett helmet that we have over there. And I just put it on and I just stood there and she was like, "What are you doing?" And I just did this. I just turned my head slowly and looked at her with the helmet on and then just like nodded. And she was like, "Oh, okay, Boba Fett's about to show up." And then, you know, Vader doesn't take orders from anybody in the original trilogy, even though it's kind of hard to understand where he is in the hierarchy in A New Hope. Because when we started Empire, she went, "There's an Emperor." She's like, "Of course there is. It's an Empire." But you think they'd have said that already? I was like, "Yeah, you know."
Yeah, and he's taking orders from Grand Moff Tarkin, the first one as well.
Yeah.
So it's where does he rank?
Where does he rank? Like, yeah, he's kind of his own agent, really.
Yeah.
But fucking, it was interesting though because even she, like, you know, the mystique of Boba Fett is eternal in those movies. Like, it'll remove the Book of Boba Fett from your brain because she was able to.
Why would I remove my brain when it doesn't exist?
Exactly right. So when she was there and Boba Fett she goes to Boba Fett, "No disintegrations." Georgia looked at me like, because it was she jaw slack, couldn't believe what was happening. Because it's the first time that Vader speaks to someone on his own level.
Yeah.
That's how stone cold Boba Fett is. And then we haven't done the prequels. She's never watched the Clone Wars. All she's ever seen is Mandalorian, right? And this show. And a couple of episodes of Ahsoka and a couple episodes of Maul with me, right? And she identified on Boba Fett. She went, "That braid is from a Jedi, isn't it? That's the Jedi braid." I was like, "Yeah." And she's like, "He's killed Jedi?" I was like, "Yeah." So it was fun to watch someone experience like the mystique of Boba Fett for the first time. I just thought that was like very fun. But
he was cool.
He was fucking stone cold, man. You know. But yeah, no, she loved it and she couldn't believe it. Like Han getting put in carbonite and all that. It was just so cool to see someone's like first, you know, thing about it. But yeah. Anyway, she's gonna listen to this, so we won't spoil what happens in Return of the Jedi. Ewoks.
And let's leave it at that.
She'll love them. She's
I like the Ewoks.
She's like, "I love all the ugly guys." You know, we saw Cabe. My first time watching these movies and actually seeing Cabe.
You first like consciously noticed.
He's
been there all these years.
He wants that drink so bad, man.
He does. Like just like fucking drinks it. Like, give me the drink.
So that's not the end of Star Wars. Fortnite
Battle Pass
has announced a new Star Wars collaboration that I believe is going live today, and it is basically Battlefront 3.
I seen that like briefly last night.
I'm going to play it. It actually looks really fun. I'm going to play that on tomorrow night, hopefully. It actually looks very fun. The last time they did a Star Wars thing, I had a great time. Yeah. They also have a Mandalorian skin that you can customize.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really cool. So you can change like a bunch of different helmets and stuff like that. The slopes on the visors and that kind of shit. And all the colors, what kind of cape you have, the legs, the arms, the chest. You can do everything. It's like, you know, I mean, for each, selection, you know, it's like arms, visor, helmet attachment, chest, legs, cloak. But like, that's
pretty cool.
It's like that's five options for each.
That's like Halo Reach customization.
Yes, it is. And it's a little basic, but like the fact they went to all that effort is really, really cool. So like, I'm sure now if you hop on Fortnite today, then you will be match made with a bunch of your Mandalorian brothers and sisters in lobbies. Pretty cool. And I did spend the €15 on the skin because I'm a slave. What's that?
Maybe 20 Darth Mauls too.
Yeah, I don't think he's been added yet, but I think he's coming in this. Okay. I remember when they launched the original event, like there was like power-ups you could get, so someone could be Vader. I think someone could be Grievous.
Yeah, because they did one for Infinity War, the only time I ever played Fortnite, and you
pretty fun.
You could get the Thanos glove.
Yeah,
and be Thanos, and I was wrecking shop as Thanos.
Yeah,
I played Fortnite like 4 times.
I've only ever played it because my friends have dragged me into it. It's not really my game, but if I'm playing it with my friends, it's like I can have a good enough time. Yeah, you know. But the Star Wars stuff is fun.
It's fun to like you come up against someone and you're just like, they're in the sky on a tower that just spawned in 0.5 seconds.
Oh, see, I only ever do zero build because I just can't do that shit. Yeah. You know, it's like fucking.
Oh, is there an option to do with no building?
Yeah, zero build is the game mode that has like no building. Oh, that's very fun. Because we were doing the Star Wars season. For me when I tried to play. We were doing the Star Wars season, and it like remakes a bunch of like the areas of the map to Star Wars locations. I'm sure they're going to bring that back for this. So like in the corner of the map, we basically went down to like Mos Eisley, and we all got like the Mandalorian's rifle, like the Amban phase rifle or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
And so we all just like, we actually sat up on, the curved dome buildings? We actually sat up on them with Amban rifles. like waiting for people to come through. And the second they'd enter like our firing line, basically they were like exposed, just like on the sand dune. They wouldn't be able to get away fast enough. We'd all just like open up, and they just have rail guns, fucking pew, 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 just bodies dropping. And then we'd send one guy forward to collect the loot, and the rest of us would cover him while he goes in. It's cool, like
Yeah,
you know,
cool, yeah.
like. Look, Battlefront, those games are cool, but they're tiny maps, a lot of players. You can't like set up a kill zone like that. And oddly enough, you can in Fortnite. So if you ever dreamed about doing something like that, maybe check this out. It'll be a good time.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's talk about Maul. Shadow Lord.
No.
We have finished it. Full spoilers are on the table.
Yeah.
The floor is yours.
Me like.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, at the start,
You were very skeptical.
At the start, I was like, I don't really want to watch this because Star Wars is dead to me. Because it was.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't really like the animation style. I still don't love the animation style, but that's just
Has it grown on you a bit?
No, not really.
Fair enough.
And then I watched the first few episodes. I was like, they're alright, but like, I don't really care. And then it started getting good, like maybe around episode 4, I'd say, maybe 4. And then the last few episodes, I was like, oh man, it was so back. I
I was screaming. Georgia was with me. I was screaming.
I want to go back, and watch everything I missed.
Oh my god, dude.
Because I knew like it was going to be Vader, but I was like, see, before I watched
The best thing Disney have ever done is turn him into Scream. Or Ghostface.
I like that he didn't speak once.
Not once.
Yeah.
But they because James Earl Jones gave him permission to AI his voice. He can. Chose not to. Restraint. Good on you. Good job.
Before I went to bed last night, I messaged you saying the episode's not even out yet, and I got spoiled. I don't know how. Did they release it early or something?
Yeah, New Zealand gets it early. Because they're before us.
What I got spoiled was
Vader.
Vader, yeah. But like I knew he was going to be in it. I kind of had an idea he would show up.
I also predicted exactly who would die, except more people died than I thought.
Oh yeah, that I didn't even know his name. The Jedi Master, he was always getting smoked.
Iko Diodaki.
Yeah, we'll talk about him and how he dies in a minute. But
ooh, man.
I was like, when they're bringing Darth Vader in, I was like, I don't really like they do this because they like all these Star Wars things is like
so good in this.
they bring characters in who are Jedi who survived Order 66, and I'm like, that to me just takes away from Order 66 because there's so many people who survived.
I agree with you, but I actually like these two surviving a lot more because you can see that like they are at the end. Like what I agree with you about like the tragedy of Order 66, but I also have to accept that there are more Jedi than there were clone armies by the end of the war, right? Like clone battalions. So there were Jedi that were also like not assigned to clones, right? So it's like they might have gotten away. But what I like about this show is it shows you how exhausting it still is for them.
Yeah.
You know, like just because they didn't get turned on by the clones doesn't mean that they are okay now.
Yeah.
That it's easy to hide or anything like that.
And then I also hated the idea of Inquisitors in general, right, before the show.
Me too.
Because I was like...
Especially when they started flying with them.
But they did back themselves into corner with the Rule of Two thing. You know?
Yeah.
But then in this show,
I like the concept of Inquisitors, but what I didn't...
Yeah, I like the concept now.
I didn't like the execution originally.
Yeah.
But now...
Yeah. The guy with the crow mask is so cool, man.
He's awesome.
So cool.
But so is Marak, dude.
I thought he was going to die in this episode.
Me too.
But I'd imagine he's going to be a returning antagonist for the show.
I love that Marak is the first brother as well, because he's exactly what an Inquisitor should be. He is a psychic detective using the Force. That is so cool. Like I also like how in the first episode he gets introduced in the show, we see him and he'll like touch the ground where someone stood and he'll get a vision of like where they went and how they escaped and whatever. He does that more times over the course of the show as the episodes go on, but they don't show you what he's seen. Because they don't need to show you the power anymore. You'll understand that if he's doing that thing, he takes a knee and he touches the earth and he rubs it with his thumb. He's seeing that thing. They don't need, like, they trust you as the audience in that. They don't waste your time.
Yeah.
But he's so fucking cool.
I like the Crow Mask guy as well.
Crow Mask is
He's
sick.
the 11th brother, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a shame how he just gets like one shot by Ahsoka.
It is. But so does Marak.
Yeah.
But Marak is probably already dead by that point.
Yeah.
Which hasn't been covered yet.
I think he'll be covered. I think Maul will kill him and he'll be resurrected by the Night Sisters because Maul ties into all that
I
stuff.
think so, yeah.
But then another thing I hate is like, that I did hate until this was like, how many times are you going to bring Vader in to kill some of these Jedi Order 66 survivors and then just escape him? Because then I was like, that
it
just
makes
shows,
him look pathetic.
Yeah, it makes him look not competent. And then I was like, because obviously Maul's going to get away and Devon's going to get away. I was like, he'll probably kill the Master and stuff. But I was like, they're obviously going to get away. Like, and then I was like, so it's just going to make him look not competent. And I watched this, like, oh man, they did him perfectly. Like,
it's amazing.
They couldn't have done it better. When Maul's like walking through the
hand through the wall. Oh my god, I jumped, dude. I was like, oh.
They showed his size like properly as well.
And
And he's just hacking him like.
when we were watching the originals that night as well, because we went straight from Return of the Empire Strikes Back to this.
Yeah.
She was like, he's very slow, and I was like, he is savoring the fight with Ben Kenobi. He's going easy on Luke because he doesn't want to kill him.
Yeah.
But Vader is ferocious, and he is so like belligerent when he fights and rapid.
But also,
and you see that here.
The fights in those movies, well, it's also just the age of the movies, though.
It is, but honestly, like,
but it works. Like,
I remember them being worse than they were.
yeah.
To be honest with you.
Do you see the little fan-made cut of like the Ben Kenobi Vader fight where they just make it more?
Yeah,
fast?
I've seen
That's
that,
so.
yeah. It's good.
Oh,
It's
man,
good.
That's so
It's
cool.
good. It's good. But yeah, no, Vader was done perfect here. I also like that.
Does Maul know who he is? They
Yes.
don't- Yeah. He's
Yeah.
kind of thinking like.
If he is who I believe, if what he is, if what I believe he is true,
Yeah.
then we all need to be more aggressive. And Georgia was watching it, and Georgia was like, I don't agree with him there. And I was like, see, I do. I'm actually totally on his side, because like what I love about this version of Maul is a Sith, but not. Maul is an old Republic Sith. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Where like he is a independent, ferocious, selfish warlord, but he has a code of honor. He has lines he won't cross. The problem with Sidious is that he doesn't have that.
Yeah.
Right? That's why he's so successful at what he is. And Vader, as his apprentice, is quite similar, right? Even though deep down, he's repressing his own code of honor.
Yeah.
Right? So, what I love about Maul is that Maul is not a Sith, like a villain. Maul is a archetypical Dark Knight.
Yeah.
He's a gentleman duelist that is on the other side of the war to you.
He's like a reverse Grey Jedi kind of thing.
But that's exactly what he is. But if Grey Jedi is 60% Jedi, 40% Sith,
yeah.
then Maul is 60% Sith, 40% Jedi.
Yeah.
He's like, he's just so good at walking the line that he does. And I love that his motivation is not replace Sidious. It is, don't let him do to you and your family to someone else, or what he did to you and your family to someone else. I love that, and I believe that, and I just think it's a masterstroke of the character.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so good. That fight in episode 9 is crazy, by the way.
But what did the Inquisitors?
Oh my god! With the lake, the acid lake.
Well, the other Zabrak guy. You know,
Icarus.
How many shots did he take, man?
But Zabraks are like they're just built like that, which I
He
like.
takes so many shots, and he just like.
He's my fucking goat. He takes out like 6 troopers on the way
Yeah.
out. So good. So good. Spybot, rest in peace, my goat.
Yeah.
That was rough.
All his crew died, really, except
I am genuinely surprised that Rook Cast
died.
probably died.
Man.
No, I'm with you. She should be dead.
Yeah.
But like,
he ain't sparing no one. Like.
I was so certain she was the armorer.
Yeah.
You know?
A lot of people are saying that online.
I just don't know if she's dead. I know we hear the neck crack. I know. But I'm not convinced. Nobody know, usual rules. We'll see,
But also, when they brought back Maul in the Clone Wars, I was like, that's stupid. Because now there's no stakes. Because anyone can come back. And then even like, I didn't watch his whole arc in the Clone Wars, but I like seen bits of it. I was like, still not sold on it. And after this show, I was like, okay, that's fair.
Yeah. They've got more mileage with this character.
I think Devin, right, might be my most anticipated character to see what they do. Like,
Me too. She's so good.
You can tell they made this with like passion. Like, it wasn't just slop. Like.
No. This is art. Like they wanted to make art here. Like, dude, the moment where she pulls the red lightsaber to her and they both take on is it 11th brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my.
But like they might call her Dark Talon, but they're going to be.
I think they will.
Yeah.
Because I think what's going to end up happening, this is my prediction, is like eventually she's going to like. Okay, so hold on. Let's get back to predictions about her. Rest in peace, Captain Lawson.
Yeah, I didn't think he'd die.
I don't think he is.
You don't think so?
No, because they make a point to show that when Maul pushes Daki towards Vader, Lawson sees that.
Yeah, they did actually.
So Lawson is going to come back and tell Devin about that, and then she's going to betray Maul.
Yeah.
That's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, why would they?
Why else would they? Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's film brain. Maybe. And this was made with passion, so they could be trying to mislead you.
Also, why
a fan hour
for 10 episodes? Are you going to just...
I mean, I don't know. I mean, he was so good. Also...
Joe, he's death in Puss in Boots.
Oh my god, he is! Yeah, you're right. Fuck. Yeah, that makes sense. I was going to say, before I lose it, I did not think I would like Two Boots by the end of this season after he fucked him over and brought the Empire here.
Yeah.
I fucking love Two Boots, man. Richard Ayoade is just so charming.
Yeah.
You know?
But what are they going to do with his kid?
Lawson?
Yeah.
I think Lawson's going to be like, join the rebellion. Or in some form or fashion.
But I'm on about the kid, Riley.
Riley, yeah. Riley Lawson.
Every time he calls his name, my dog just perks up because that's her name.
Oh, yeah, that's funny. That's funny. I really, really liked all of the action in these episodes as well. Like, you know, Georgia was half watching Maul since the last 2 episodes.
I think the fights in episode 9 are better than the one in episode 10, but the one in episode 10 is
climactic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Fucking Devin grabbing that red lightsaber, man, is just the best.
There were so many times as well where
when she yells, "I'll kill you" at Vader, and it's all like distorted, it's all Sith.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like when they show Maul a few times he's holding the 2 lightsabers backwards. It's like Starkiller.
It's Starkiller, yeah. When he does that and he goes and they unfold and he's holding them backwards. I literally went to the screen and and Georgia was like, what is it? And I was like, you wouldn't get it.
I'd love if they just did something with Starkiller though.
I think eventually they will. I still do. You know, it's a great character, and yeah, it's a dumb fucking name. Get over it. We have people called. His name is Darth Maul. You can get over Starkiller. Yeah. You know what I mean? But yeah, Maul, Shadow Lord, Incredible. Give me season 2 now, dude. I want it now. That was so good. That was so good. Also, 2 episodes weekly was the way to do it. 100%.
They set up as well, like a lot. They could have as many seasons really as they want.
I'd be down for this being like a 5-season show.
Yeah.
I have no problem with that. I think it'll be more like 3 or 4. But, oh my God, it was so fucking good. It was so good. I just can't wait for more. And I hope next season I hope it's Marok that's chasing them again. Because, like, 11th Brother's whole thing is that he can't talk or doesn't talk.
He talks in the Tales of the Jedi short.
Does he?
Yeah, when it's so.
Oh, I didn't know that. I actually didn't know that. I thought his whole thing was that he never says a word.
No, Marok doesn't talk in the Ahsoka show. I don't think he does.
I would still love for it to be Marok that's chasing him because Marok is the detective.
Oh, no, I think
and the 11th brother is the assassin. That's how I see the two of them.
I think they're setting him up as like the main villain for the show.
Marok?
And I think Devin or Maul will kill him and then you'll see the Night Sister stuff.
Yeah, exactly. That's what makes sense, yeah.
Tie that up.
Well, what's your one's name again? She's not Mother Talzin, but what's her name that's in Ahsoka? Because Maul will have to, if Marok is involved here and he dies here, she has to be involved.
What's her name?
I know, yeah.
Morgan Elsbeth.
Yes!
I was about to Google it and I pulled it out there.
Well done! Yeah, Morgan Elsbeth. We'll have to see her in Maul Shadow Lord eventually.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we're meeting Dryden Voss this quick. So I wonder if this is going to catch up with and kind of continue the events of Solo in some way.
Yeah.
From Maul's perspective.
Maybe, yeah.
Because we must be very close to Solo.
Yeah, but
Because
Solo...
Because Voss dies in Solo.
I'm going to have to rewatch Solo, yeah.
You know? So...
And Darth Maul's the leader, so he obviously
Yeah.
betrays... Yeah, I'm going to watch Solo, I think, again now.
Yeah, because I think it will be relevant eventually.
Yeah, I think I'll rewatch it.
Like it has to be in the continuity.
Yeah.
You know?
But I'm going to watch Andor for the first time as well.
God, Andor's so good. So good. We should do a spoiler talk for Andor when you're done with it because I think that's a timeless show.
Especially since when they announced all the Star Wars show, we absolutely clowned that before they made it.
We did, dude.
Playing poker, like, who cares about Andor?
Turns out a lot of people will because it's just goated and fucking. Oh my God, what's his name?
Stellan Skarsgård?
No, the lead. Andor.
Diego Luna.
Diego Luna is a fucking treasure, man. He's a fucking treasure. He's also so funny and charismatic. Well, that's Maul Shadow Lord.
Great.
What else have you got?
It made me want to actually watch some Star Wars again.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm delighted to hear that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. While we're on the topic of Star Wars, right? Mm-hmm. Do you know how many Sam Witwer Star Wars roles there are? And could you name them all? Little game for you.
Okay, so Star Killer, Emperor.
So Star Killer, the Emperor, yeah.
Maul. Oh my God. If he's been someone like. I don't think he's been Vader. No, he has. No.
He hasn't been Vader.
He hasn't been Vader. Has he been Tarkin?
No.
Are you sure?
On this list here, no.
Has he been an Imperial officer?
No.
I don't think he's in the Clone Wars.
He may. Okay.
Other than Maul.
Yeah.
Am I missing a character from the Clone Wars?
Yes.
Savage?
No. That was Clancy Brown, I think.
What the fuck it was? What the fuck it was, Clancy Brown? What? That's so weird.
He provided the voice for the Rodan prisoner in Book of Boba Fett.
Sure.
Okay.
I'm not naming those characters.
Yeah, I get those small ones out the way.
How many big names am I missing?
One big one. He was in Star Wars Resistance. He played Hugh Sion. I don't know who that is.
Sure.
So I'll just get that one out the way. He made cameo appearances in Andor, Solo, and the Book of Boba Fett.
Yep.
But he has one more big voice acting role from the Clone Wars.
From the Clone Wars.
So you had Maul, Sidious, Starkiller, and then he's one more big character.
He's not Vizsla because that's Jon Favreau.
No, he's not Vizsla.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Shit. A big one in the Clone Wars.
Ahsoka season 2 is probably going to lean into it.
Well, Thrawn's not in the Clone Wars.
It's not Thrawn, no.
Who could it be? Ahsoka season
Think
2.
of where Bale and Skull's going at the end.
Oh my god, he's the son. He's
yeah.
the son, you're right. Sorry. Yeah. He's the son in the Mortis arc.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta show Georgia the Mortis arc. She'd love that shit.
What a great guy.
Oh man, he's so good.
He lives and breathes for
He
Star
is
Wars.
the son, folk. Who's the father?
I don't know.
Yeah, I know that. I won't say,
father.
but I don't think that'll be relevant.
Star Wars voice. Ford Mortis. But who plays him? Like, I don't know.
You can have a social security number, but not
He's
a
played by Father Mortis.
Father Mortis. Father Mortis.
He's played by.
Yeah.
Oh, like when you Google stuff now, it's just like AI is.
Yeah, exactly, and it's like that was Clancy Brown.
No, oh my. I googled who is the father Star Wars voice because James Earl Jones played Darth Vader. Like I know that. That's on me, no. Lloyd Sher.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
Lloyd Sher.
All that, I don't know who he is. Shout out Lloyd Sher, you did a great job.
Shout out James Earl Jones.
Shout out James Earl Jones, voice of the father.
Spoiler alert.
Oh shit, that's funny.
Another show that's been running. So I've been watching a couple of shows, right?
Fuck.
Maul, right?
Yeah.
Was watching that weekly. That's over now. That was great.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
The Boys, we'll get into that.
I'm not caught up.
Okay.
I'm not caught up. I chose Maul.
The Boys, and then I'm watching Daredevil. That's
Okay.
that's great. That's great. And then watching another show called Casey Marshall's Yellowstone, whatever. That's pretty crap.
Yeah.
So we're not going to talk about that. But while we're on the topic of Daredevil,
Yeah.
did you see bad news? Since season 1, it's had a 50% viewership drop.
Yeah, I believe that.
So they're filming season 3 now, and they're thinking it might get cancelled.
I believe it.
Yeah. I hope it doesn't.
I'm going to be honest with you.
It's repeating history from when it was on Netflix.
I know you're a massive Daredevil fan. They walked around with their thumb up their arse for too long with this.
Yeah.
And they lost people. And they brought some back with season 1. Don't get me wrong. I don't know what the show did to stumble there. But they waited too long.
But also season 1 as well, there was the whole thing with the writers, and they had to scrap half the show and refilm it. So season 1 wasn't as good as it could be, and that's probably why it's dropped. Cause,
Yeah.
Which is disappointing to hear, but...
It is sad because it sounds like they're doing cool things over there. I mean, it's not my shtick, but yeah.
On Netflix, they had season 1, which is great. They had season 2, which is good. It's just not as great as season 1. And then the viewership dropped a little bit. And they did season 3, which is the peak of it all. But they didn't have as many viewers because of... So it sounds like
history's repeating itself for
But I
Daredevil.
think even if they scrap the show, just like put Daredevil in the movies with Spider-Man.
I mean, he's in some of them. He's in the Spider-Man movies. He's in
not as Daredevil.
He's in No Way Home, right?
As Matt Murdock, not as Daredevil.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the same person.
Yeah, but he doesn't suit up and do all the cool stuff.
Yeah, but he's still in the movie.
Yeah.
You know.
But like, I want him in the suit kicking ass. Like.
No, I know. I think you'll get that eventually. I just, one thing at a time, one step at a time.
The other show is The Boys. You're not caught up.
I'm not caught up, but I want to know what you...
What was the last episode you've seen?
The second one, I think, or I think the second or...
Okay, you're good behind, so...
No, the third one, sorry, because Ryan gets...
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one after that people said was filler.
And then...
I didn't hate it. The next one, people are saying is filler. It kind of is. It changes how...
The fuck are they doing?
See, I like this episode as well, though, because it goes, instead of like traditional episode, what it does, it takes 5 characters and shows you their stories from their POVs. And some of them are relevant, and then some of them go on a bit of a tangent. And I have a theory, right?
Yeah.
I think Black Noir is going to kill the Deep.
Okay.
And I think that's stupid because it should be Starlight.
Yeah.
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 But Yeah, it's just different POVs and stuff. There was a big character thing that happened in the new episode. But there's also, in the new episode, right? This is a bit of a spoiler, right? But it's not a massive one. So the last story arc they do, right? Is like where the main bit of the show actually happens. And they just do This Is the End. Do you know the film This Is the End?
What?
With celebrities, with Seth Rogen and Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
They just throw that in, like.
Okay.
So they go to this place, and there's Kamal Nanjiani, Seth Rogen, the guy who plays McLovin, Christopher Mintz-Platz, isn't it? And there's like Craig. Is it Robinson?
Robinson.
There's another actor there as well. And it's just like, it just becomes like This Is the End for like 20 minutes. It was really weird. Like,
dude,
it was funny, but it was really weird.
I'm so exhausted from this show, man. I'm exhausted.
But like, people are saying you had 2 episodes that are kind of filler, and there's only 3 episodes left to finish off the whole season. What are you doing?
Fucking hell, man. I don't know.
But the last 2 episodes I didn't enjoy as much, so we'll see. There's only 3 episodes left. After this week, there'll only be 2 left. After Wednesday. So yeah, that was.
It's exhausting to try and follow the boys.
Yeah, because I hated season 4. I was like, oh, we're back on track. And it's like, oh, you're kind of doing the same schlop.
Bullshit, dude.
I didn't hate the episode, but like some of it was a bit like, eh.
Yeah.
One of the POVs is Firecracker. I enjoyed that one.
Fair enough.
And I enjoyed the Soldier Boy one. The other 3, I could take or leave.
Sounds like a weird anthology episode.
Yeah, it
Tales
was very
of the
weird,
Boys.
yeah. They made some changes to the Oscars.
What do you mean?
So
for this year coming?
Yeah. So there was a movie called The Brutalist, which used AI, and Adrian Brody won an Oscar. But they're basically saying, no, if AI is used in the movie, it can't be eligible for an Oscar.
Good.
And a big change is actors can now be nominated twice in the same category for separate films. So we could see this year, right, Robert Pattinson be nominated for Best Supporting Actor for Dune Part 3 and The Odyssey.
And the drama.
Yeah, possibly. And then Zendaya's in 4 films this year, and Anne Hathaway's in 4 films this year. So imagine if like the best supporting actresses were just like, or best actors were just like Zendaya and Anne Hathaway making it all up.
That's so interesting. How do you feel about that?
I think it's fair. Like, you have 2 different performances. Why should you be snubbed out of one just because the other one was a bit better? Do you know?
Yeah, I just wonder if it's gonna like divide those. Yeah, I don't know. That'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah.
I'm kind of curious about
like Anne Hathaway this year is in The Devil Wears Prada too. I don't think she'll be nominated for that. She's in a movie called Mother Mary. I don't know anything about that. A Colleen Hoover one, Verity. Don't know anything about that. And then she's going to be in The Odyssey. Then Zendaya's in the drama.
Dude, who's not in The Odyssey?
Yeah.
God.
Zendaya then is in the drama. Spider-Man. Is she in Avengers and The Odyssey? Oh, she was in the drama. She might not be in Avengers.
I can't wait to go watch The Odyssey in theaters and have it be the most boring shit I've ever seen.
People are building it up a bit too much. I think they'll be setting themselves up for disappointment.
It's going to be so bad.
We'll see.
Oh no, I think this is going to be
a trailer coming today.
I think this is going to be his first one that reviews negative.
Think so?
Yes.
Okay.
But I think people are losing their like. I don't think people.
What do you think his worst movie is? Because basically you're saying this will be worse than that.
Dunkirk.
Think Dunkirk's the worst?
Yep.
I didn't hate Tenet, but I think that's his worst.
I haven't seen Tenet, but
I like the premise, but it's the sound mixing really.
The cast is amazing, though. I mean, fucking John David Washington. I mean, that's the name, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and fucking Robert Pattinson, and there's others in there too. I forget off the top of my head, but you know what?
Kenneth Branagh's in it.
Yeah, that's true as well. Fuck, he's so good. I don't know. Look, I
must rewatch
I think
Dunkirk.
people are getting sick of his pretentious way of filming things. And I have been since The Dark Knight.
People
personally.
are very hyped for it anyway, so we'll see. There's a trailer coming today. I don't know what time, but by the time this is out, there will have been a trailer.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's interesting with the Oscars for them to be nominated twice.
That is interesting. Also, audience, I'm sorry this table is creaking. I think we're going to have to go back to the regular table after this.
And on my final topic, do you have another topic before my last one?
I do.
Or we can get into this.
Is yours a long one or what is it?
It's like snack box size, like medium.
All right. Well, I gotta push the chips with a side of curry here. So, the blood of the Dawnwalker. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
So you're aware of The Witcher.
Like some Blade stuff.
You're aware of The Witcher.
The Witcher, yeah.
So a bunch of guys that made The Witcher split off and formed a team called Rebel Wolves a couple of years after The Witcher 3 came out, and they are close to releasing their first game. I believe it's coming out in September, I think, off the top of my head. It's called The Blood of the Dawnwalker. It is about a man whose family he's in like Eastern Europe in the medieval ages. His family gets kidnapped by a new vampire lord who's trying to take over like the country, and he has 30 days in game time to save them. So he's been bitten by vampires, but he's not fully one either yet or for whatever plot reason. So he can walk during the day, but he becomes more powerful at night. But the more he uses those vampiric powers, the more he tips towards becoming a creature of the night forever. So basically the whole point of the game is like you're half a vampire. It might get worse. The more you use your powers, the closer it's going to get to getting worse. And maybe tipping over to a point where you're not what you began
This
this
is
as.
cancel the Blade game.
No. That's not cancelled, by the way.
Yeah, because I was talking with someone that I was like, when is that coming? Like, because that was...
It's Arcane, and they don't make good games anymore. So
Okay,
don't worry about that game. Might as well be cancelled. So yeah, basically the whole idea behind this game is you're on a time limit. It's open world, but you're on a time limit. So like you should probably be using some of those powers, but you also have to watch how you're doing it.
That's interesting, yeah.
Which I think is very interesting. It looks amazing. It's beautiful. It's cinematic. It's going to be like third person
trailer?
action. Oh yeah, they did a massive gameplay preview. I'll show you it after we end this recording, just so you can see, because I think you'd find it interesting. And I'm going to transfer over these files anyway. But yeah, that looks really cool. I'm excited for that. I love vampire shit. And the guys that made The Witcher 3 already made Blood and Wine, which is the best video game vampire story told so far, in my opinion. Yeah, I think so. I might change my mind on that, but it's up there. It's really up there. But yeah, that's that. I just wanted to get that in there real quick. So check out Blood of the Dawnwalker. It seems cool. Yeah, what do you got?
House of the Dragon trailer.
Oh dear.
Coming June.
The best reason,
I thought it was this month, but it's not.
I thought it was as well.
No, it's June.
Best reason to watch House of the Dragon is the fact that Ramin Djawadi just does not miss.
Yeah.
Rhaenyra's theme, that fucking
Yeah.
that's so good. So good.
What do you think of the trailer?
I didn't see it.
I thought you did.
No, I didn't see this one. No.
We had a conversation.
Oh, is this that trailer?
Yeah.
No.
That was the trailer, yeah.
No, I didn't see this. You sent me a screenshot and we had a conversation about that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I didn't see this trailer. I'm done with trailers until this comes out.
The trailer looks
I waited
like,
long enough.
The trailer looks like they're just going to cover everything.
Did I watch this? Hold on, let me pull it up.
I think you did, because we were talking about it. We said that the trailer looks like they covered absolutely everything, and then what's going to be left for the last season's like...
I probably did watch this.
The Hour of the Wolf and all the tie-up stuff.
Yeah, I mean...
Because the trailer shows, like... Like, if you don't know the context of stuff, it doesn't really look like shows a lot other than action. But, like, if you know what happens in the story, you can see little shots.
This was early in the week, was it?
There's a shot... This is no spoilers, but there's a shot, like, with Eamon walking through...
And he's got his armor.
Yeah, and it looks like... That looks like it's going to be a certain battle that happens. I won't say anything more.
Yeah, I agree.
In case you don't know the context.
I agree.
Which is like a big, massive thing if they do that. That's towards the end of it, like.
It is, yeah. I mean,
but
like...
there's still a bit left to do after that.
Yeah, I mean... Like, my thing is, like, you know, your House of the Dragon, right? Like, I don't think you need to be putting out all these trailers. I think you just need to drop the show. You know what I mean? I'm looking at this trailer right now. No, I haven't seen this one.
Oh, I thought you had.
No, I didn't see this.
Well, The Night of the Seven Kingdoms was really, really, really well received, so I think this will do better now.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Even though last season I didn't love... I liked a lot of it, but didn't love a lot of it.
Yeah, the last season I had very mixed feelings on. To be honest with you, like, my thing with this is that I think that everyone who watched Night of the Seven Kingdoms knows that this won't be as good, but they just want more of the world so badly that they will watch season 3. You know what I mean? Like, that's how my dad feels. I know that for a fact.
Season 3 is like...
Oh, yeah. I think I saw parts of this because, like...
Probably maybe seen photos on Twitter.
My man Gwaine is looking fucked up in this shot here.
Yeah.
And, like, you hate to see it because he is my favorite character.
But, like
look at that.
Yeah.
I've looked like that after some nights out. Like, he'll be fine. But, like, fucking hell.
Season 1, though, is like, oh, now we're going to war. And then season 2 is like,
now we're going to war.
Now we're going to war. And then season 3 is like, oh, we promised there's war, so let's just show you all the action.
Yeah, I agree, yeah.
And then season 4 will be the tidy up. Because it is only going to be 4 seasons, I believe.
It is, yeah. I kind of just wish this was last season. Just vomit all the action, put all of your budget into it, have fun. You know what I mean? I think I'm ready for to let go of House of the Dragon.
I think what
I
this
still think they should have just done the Blackfire Rebellions.
they probably will eventually.
They better.
I think they'll start feeding more of that in Duncan Egg before they do it, though.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
But I think season 2 could have ended with a certain thing that season 3 has to open with, unless they're changing the timeline. But it has to open with.
To be fair, for all those who know what we're talking about with that, they wanted to, and then
Oh yes.
the executives were like, "We're cutting you short,"
Yeah.
because it was only 8 episodes instead of 10.
Was it?
Yes.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because they blew all the budget on the dragons.
No, it's not. That was the rumor, but it's not. That's
Yeah.
not. That wasn't the truth. The truth was their budget got slashed at the last minute.
Yeah.
It was like they were ready to film the last 2 episodes, and they were like, "No, stop," because they went into.
Yeah, 'cause-
that was when all the debt hit.
Yeah.
So that's what did it.
That did weaken it, right?
That did weaken it. We'll see.
I'll still watch
we'll
it.
see.
I'll still watch
I
it.
think I'm gonna have fun. I think I'm gonna have a good time. I can't wait to be back in the world.
I like
the
the
production
characters.
design of this is mostly great, so I'm excited.
I like most, if not all, the characters as well.
I mean, there's characters that you love to hate and stuff in this, So
Yeah.
I'm hopeful. I think it'll be a good time, and
Who do you think's the best cast in it?
still Gwen.
Think so?
Yeah.
Do you like Matt Smith as Damon?
No.
You don't like him?
I think he's doing a good job, but I don't think he should have been cast. No.
Who would you have cast? Joe, who's a great cast? Paddy Constantine as King Viserys.
Considine.
Oh, is that how it's pronounced?
It's pronounced Considine. He's great. He was phenomenal.
He was the best cast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He won a Grammy for that, right?
No, he wasn't even nominated. Which is a damn shame because he should have.
He should have. He should have won.
My favorite scene in the whole show is where he walks
In.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
and Damon puts the crown on his head.
Damon helps him. Yeah. Who would I have cast? I see. Here's the thing. Like, I actually do like Matt Smith as him, but I still don't know if Matt Smith would have been like. Maybe it's just the wig looks awful because it does. He's the
When they
worst.
first
He's
cast
the
him-
worst wig in the show.
When they first cast him, I seen a set photo with a really bad wig. I was like, I don't know if he's the right.
Yeah.
But then when I seen him play it, I was like, oh man, he's just a great actor.
No, like I like him as Damon now, but they had to sell me on it. But like, if I was casting that, I think I would have cast like. I don't know. I mean,
Henry Cavill.
No, Henry can't be everything. I don't know. Now I'm just trying to think of shit I've seen recently and good action stars. I don't know. That's a good question.
Me.
To be honest with you. What's that?
Me.
I would put myself in there. I would have cut off Corlys Valerian's head. Was it? No, not Corlys. What's the
I think it was Vayman.
Vayman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vayman Valerian.
I could tell you all these. I could pull out Morgan Elsbeth, but I couldn't tell you names of people I actually know.
No. What's my first cousin's name? Yeah. Sorry, I got a little bit away from the mic there, but don't worry, I wasn't saying anything important. Yeah, I don't know who I'd have cast as him, but I do like Matt Smith as him. That's not what I'm saying, and Matt Smith seems awesome. Oh my God, I said I would talk about it last week, and I forgot. Me and Georgia watched a movie called His House. And I said this at the top of the show last week, and I never got to it. So I'm going to get to it now right before I forget. Because I don't think we have much to say about House of the Dragon anyway.
No, we can't done that.
So, His House is a movie about, oh my God, I'm going to get the country wrong. They are a African family that have gone away from war. I want to say Uganda, but now I'm doubting it. Maybe it's Nigeria. But anyway, there was a civil war in their country, and they're going in the refugee system in London.
Yes.
Or maybe not London. Maybe England, just in general. But Matt Smith is in it. As well, he's their landlord basically, or their case officer. So that's kind of the whole
Does he
thing.
play like a Weasley dickhead?
I actually want you to give this movie a try.
Okay.
Because I think you'd really like it. Because I can't believe I never heard of this movie. I can't believe it. It really.
He was in a zombie movie as well. I seen a trailer for it, and then I looked at the reviews, and they were horrible.
Well, this movie is great. This movie is really good. It is, but what I'll say is they came over on a boat, but they lost their daughter on the boat.
Okay.
And then there's a kind of thing in their people's myth that that might follow you into your next home.
Okay.
If it's between houses, it's like a transitional spirit.
Yeah.
It might lodge somewhere that it maybe shouldn't. And the house they get is in it's a council house, and it's horrible. But the film is about there's the horror of what's going on in the house, the haunted house. But then there's also the horror of every time they step outside and they're being called all these horrible names and not being given opportunities or whatever. But then even then, the husband is a man. He's being treated totally differently than the woman as well. Even though it's not dissimilar experiences all the way.
Yeah.
It's It's a fucking great movie. It's a great movie. It's also really short. It's a 93-minute movie. I'd love if you give it a watch. I think
You send me the picture of it all.
it's on Netflix. It's Netflix original. But it's
Might
not.
watch it later.
Yeah. It's probably one. I think Rachel would probably like it. Does Rachel like horror at all?
Not really.
Not really. I think she might. I don't know. I think Georgia really liked this one a lot more than me because it's about the woman's perspective. I think I don't know if it was written by a woman, but it felt like it was. If that makes sense. The woman in the film, oh man, she's there. I've seen her in other things. I haven't seen the husband in other things. They are fucking phenomenal actors, and Matt Smith is
He's so good, man.
Really good in this film.
He was
really good in this film.
He was cast as Doctor Who, which was like his first thing.
Yeah.
And then after that, they seemed to make him like a bad kind of a dude. But he was in Morbius as well. Apparently, he's like the only good part of Morbius.
He is quite ambiguous for most of this movie.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say anything because I want you to have that experience of like trying to figure it out as well.
He was in a movie last year called Caught Stealing. He was great.
Caught Stealing?
Yeah.
And is it good?
With Austin Butler. It's all right.
Yeah?
He was great now.
Yeah?
He was in, have you seen Last Night in Soho?
No.
He's fantastic in that movie.
I remember hearing about him back then, actually. In that. Yeah. But yeah, His House, highly recommend. Really good. Would love to hear your thoughts next week on the show. And with that, I believe that rounds out another episode of Double Exposure. We have so loved hanging out with you for this last hour and 57 seconds, audience.
59? 51 minutes?
Anything you want to say before we close the show?
No.
Oh, I do. I have a video on my personal channel about Hokum. You should check it out. If you've seen
about
Hokum.
What?
About Hokum.
Hokum. What we're going to talk about next. You should watch that video.
And we're about to do a spoiler talk on that. So if you haven't seen the movie and you don't like horror movies, watch our spoiler talk and then go watch my video because then you'll be all caught up.
Yeah, boy.
And also do we have anything else coming out right now?
That tier list. We're doing that.
Yeah, there'll be a featurette coming out soon.
Yeah.
That is fun. But also,
we were going to do the Maul spoiler talk, but we did it there. So.
We just did it in this.
Yeah.
Also, we just did another show. We just premiered a new show called Book Club that's doing well. And you should go check that out. It's a bunch of
actually no
fun.
books involved.
There's actually, but next month there will be.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, check out Book Club. That's a really good time. Come hang out with us for that hour. It's our first video production. Watch us live. Watch our ugly mugs yap about Indiana Jones, About Time, which is a film, and Elder Scrolls Oblivion. It's a good time, and check it out. And thanks for watching. Don, play us out.
Hit the button, man. Come on.